We've got some fresh
Hey, I'm Luis.
And I'm Luis.
And you're listening to the Content is Profit podcast.
We spent the last 4 years learning the strategies and techniques on how to create content that turns into profit.
If you'd like to learn more on how to turn that content into profit, go to contentisprofit.com. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel like I skipped some part of the intro. I was having something else in my mind. I was like, how can I put Santa and Christmas in the intro? And then I totally blanked out. But it's okay. It's okay.
Because we are live, guys, today. We're actually recording this episode today, so you're actually getting it in real time, not 2 weeks after, which is super incredible. FONZI, do we have a sponsor today?
Indeed, we do. On today's sponsor is the one and only Santa Claus.
Yes.
And yes, he is bringing you the present of amplifying your contribution with content momentum. Thank you,
right.
Santa. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Santa.
So
Thank you.
if you have some awesome long-form content that you want to turn into value-packed, bite-sized assets and share it with the world to amplify your contribution, then we want to help you out. Slide in the DMs at BIZBROS on Facebook, on Instagram. Once again, thank you, Santa, for that present. Absolutely amazing.
And thank you listening, because you're subscribed. Thank you so much. And that's why you know the episodes are dropping every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So thank you for those subscribing. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and follow us on social media at BIZBROS.
Oh, yeah. And if you find this episode impactful, which, let me tell you, it is a very special episode today. And, you know, you never know whose life you can impact. So please share it.
That's right.
And leave a 5-star review. Thank you.
That was good. You never know what life you can impact.
That's right. You never know.
We never know. And it's funny. I mean, today we're totally free-flowing here, which is awesome.
Yeah. So wait, the hook. We forgot to say the hook for today.
What's the hook? Send me the hook.
We actually don't have a hook, but if we would have to put a hook for the episode, it would be
yours?
It would be Christmas special. How 2020 became a beautiful year.
Oh,
wow.
Well, I was going to say, my hook was going to be like, I had to share this message.
Oh, yeah. We have to share this message.
We have to share this because it's so good.
It's a cool story.
Yeah, it made FONZI cry. It made me cry.
It made our team members cry.
It made our team cry for the good reasons. No, so here's a little background, right? So you guys know that we started this company about 5 years ago, right? And we started out of a need. We were like, we want money, like many entrepreneurs want. And that set us in this crazy journey for the last 5 years, from stickers to screen printing to funnels to a bunch of other stuff, coaching soccer at any level, from 2 to 6 year olds to like big ass guys like FONZI over here. And
big ass guys.
And then, right?
That's not Christmas language, right?
Sorry.
Watch your mouth.
Big booty guys, like no.
What?
What am I saying?
Oh my gosh.
FONZI, this is not coffee.
I'm so sorry.
This is actually beer. Okay, yeah, I'm celebrating.
All right.
Anyways.
This is a Christmas special. Please keep it together.
Keep it together. Okay. Anyways, so through that evolution, right, we landed in what we do now, and until 2020, we never were able to have a team. We were never blessed with the opportunity to have a team until this year, where we found our amazing the amazing people that we work with, right? So right now, as it today, they're recording this episode. We work is 8 people in the team, and including FONZI and myself. And we never thought it was going to be that way, especially when in March, with COVID and all this crazy stuff happening, a lot of the business flew away. Left their bank account, and that was funny. That was actually
it didn't flew away like Santa's reindeers. Let me tell you that.
No, it just escaped real quick. Yeah. And then we found in a position where I was really scared to. Like, I was really scared. I thought the company was over. Legit. Like, I was really scared. And FONZI was like, "Put it together, guy. Put it together, brother." What's happening today? I'm nervous. I'm excited. That's Christmas. And then
I'm just laughing at your storytelling right now. It's incredible.
It's incredible. I know.
Awesome.
It's just, I don't know. You would think like after 100 and almost 150 episodes, I'll be okay doing this, but apparently not. Anyways, so it's like, put it together, and this is a chance for us to start publishing, and that's when the show started. and traction started to happen. And then we're like, man, like, we're creating all these processes. We're trying to do it. We're executing. We need more time back. So then we were really scared to put this message out there to find somebody that could come help us out. We were very, very jealous of the process that we were creating. And we were actually really scared to actually delegate it to somebody. And FONZI was able to find these amazing guys. The first people to join our team, Rafa and Juan. Juan is no longer with us because he's chasing his own dream, which is amazing too, which was actually one of our fears. We were like, holy moly, like what about, like, what if like they get like indoctrinated in, you know, all these amazing people and amazing clients that we, and then they go do our own,
and they want to thing. And they want to spread their wings. And guess what?
That's what happened.
He wanted to spread his wings, and we were like, let's go. That is awesome. So that was very exciting for
so
sure.
Then Rafa stayed, right? And then as we move forward with the months and the clients coming in and the impact that we're creating on the show, right? You guys listening, you guys watching the show, incredible. Thank you. We have to start adding more people into the process and into the team to be able to execute for the clients and for our own content, right? Mm-hmm. So continue, FONZI.
I had a totally different story for this. So
okay, hold on. This is the background. This is the background.
No,
okay.
You keep going and then I'll share my story.
Okay, so that was a little bit of the background of the story.
You just threw me under the bus. You keep going.
Anyway, so through that process, you know, we've listened, learned a ton. I used to manage a few people. I don't think I was I think I was really good manager because of the feedback of my staff, but there's always a lot of stuff to learn, obviously, right? So one of the people that we've listened to is obviously Alex Sharfin, great guy that also was in the show, and we've taken some pointers here and there. Hopefully 2021 we'll be joining your program, Alex, if you're listening, and that allows us to create a framework every single morning. We do a call with our team, right, around 9:30 p.m. For Hispanic time. It's like 9:45. So I'm always running a little late with traffic and stuff. But they call, like, we always make it happen, no matter what. And the framework they call has been, we're going to express gratitude. Each one of the team members, we go around and we say what we're grateful for. And then we move out into business stuff, operation, and you know what needs to happen, and so on, right? But we always start with gratitude every single day. And what happened today was beautiful. We never expected this to happen. I don't know if you want to take it over from here. Is this like
before we share what happened, I'm going to tell you my side of the story now, because my story was going to be a little different, right? And we started talking about. This morning, we were literally almost like crying in tears, right? And it was good tears. It was tears of happiness. But I'm going to share
a little bit of the background.
I'm going to share my point of view on this story and where we're going, right? And, you know, the last couple of years since I got here to Jacksonville, I feel like I love Christmas. I think it's a beautiful time to share with people, but I kind of dread it in a way because I didn't have like the resources, or I didn't have a way to buy presents for the people that I love, right? And every single time that Christmas was coming, I was like, man, like, what am I gonna buy? It is too expensive, and it was just stressful. And then I would go to, usually I would spend it at my brother's family's house, and they would all have gifts for me. Like, I'm not even part of their family.
Of course you are, bro.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay.
And they would like give me. They would give me presents. Like the dad would give me presents, the mom, even the sister, Katie would give me presents, right? Everybody, and I was like, man, like I don't have anything, right? Like the first couple of Christmas, and then the next Christmas, I was like, well, what am I gonna buy? I need to buy anything. I felt like that responsibility, but of course, I was extremely grateful for them bringing me into their family, and you know, pretty much taking me in during the holidays, and it was amazing. But at the same time, I was like, man, like I was so sad that I couldn't give him presents, right? So fast forward to this Christmas, and I think the situation is a little bit better. I'm not like struggling to. I left everything for last minute. I will accept that, but we're not like struggling. Like, oh, you know, like I don't have the resources to buy presents and sharing with all the family and stuff like that, right? And so that has changed a little bit, which makes me happy. But what makes me the happiest was the conversation that we had this morning with the team, right? And I wrote here in my little book right now that I had a different beginning of the gratitude story. And I think it was when we experienced Tony Robbins' event. Well, Funnel Hacking Live and Tony Robbins was speaking in January before like the big transition in our business started.
Yeah.
He did this exercise that he called the win stacking, right?
Yeah.
Which is just like imagine all the wins and be thankful for them and just like really feel them in your heart. And that exercise was very impactful for us. I remember we were bawling our eyes out, just straight crying. And I think it had a really good meaning. I don't think we discussed it. I think we talked about it like, wow, how awesome it was. That was an amazing feeling, but we didn't like deeply talk about it. But I think that set kind of like this important event that we needed to have with our team, right? So when our team started growing and we started doing daily meetings in the mornings, we were like, wow, you know what? We need to start the day in a positive vibe. And what is the best way to do it with a win stacking, right? This gratitude. What are we grateful for? So every day our team, like my brother said, would come and share their gratitude. And it's amazing. But today's gratitude specifically, wow. Like it literally, like I get like teary. I'm like about to get teary eyes. It was so awesome because first it helped me realize that our teammates, everybody has their own struggles in their life. And like I just mentioned, right? For me personally I dreaded it in a way Christmas because I was like, oh man, like I need to give these presents to everybody, even though they know I love them and I care for them very much. I had this feeling that I wasn't being able to provide for everybody else that I love. And when our teammates were sharing their story, right, of why they were grateful for this last year, it really like touched my heart, I guess. Because like for example, one of our teammates, she said that last year she didn't even have money to like buy a beer to celebrate with her friends. And I was like, man, that is like, I know exactly how that feels. And that was very, very, like that was eye-opening because then another one of our group said the same. He's like, he had a business. He's like, like my business was about to go under pretty much. And then you guys came along and we started our team. And then another one of our teammates, she was sharing how, she's a little older than us, but she was like, like, I don't know what I'm doing with the rest of my life. Like, is this it? Right. And then she says she joined the team and that has brought this
new perspective.
Yeah. New perspective, new opportunities and like a new family.
Yeah.
Right. So, listening to all these things, I was sitting there, I was like, wow, like how amazing this is, right? Like we often seek to impact the people on the other side, right? Like those that are listening, which is obviously it's the goal of this is to, hey, like we are documenting and sharing what we're learning. So hopefully others, are inspired to take action as well. But sometimes we forget to look at the people that we have right next to us, right? Like our teammates. And it was so incredible to see how our teammates' lives have been impacted as well throughout this journey. And that made me so grateful, right? It was like, I feel like, oh man, I'm about to cry. It's like, it was the best present. Like, it was the best present I could have given them. Or I could have given anybody, Oh, man. I'm crying.
You gotta make me cry now.
I get teary-eyed and I start laughing awkwardly. So, like, yeah, just like it was awesome to see them and tell their stories. And because we share with them too that, hey, it is hard for us too some days. Like, we don't know exactly what we're doing, but the fact that it's coming from them and them sharing this stuff, it's amazing. So, obviously I would still love to give presents to everybody. But I think that is the best present I've gotten this Christmas. I'm probably going to get this Christmas too is, kind of like how they opened my eyes to see the real impact that someone can create in somebody else's life. So I want to thank my team for that. Obviously, I want to thank my brother. And I want to thank everybody. Oh man, this is so. I'm crying.
And we there's a reason. Like we knew that today we were gonna publish something around being grateful. We never really expected that call and how impactful it was. Like we normally spend about 15 minutes talking about this, but everybody, especially in 2020, like it was such a challenging year for a lot of people. For us, was really challenging. From having a baby, my wife graduating in college, to new places, new offices, new challenges, like new show, like new product, like a lot of new things, right? New team. That's a burden, right? And like Fonzi was saying, what an incredible gift was to listen to the people that you work with every single day, and them sharing why they're so excited to come to work every single day. And that's the kind of impact that we strive. We always look to the client side of things, to the product kind of things, and sometimes we might forget the people that are next to you. And it's so incredible to see that we've been able to build something that it means something a lot for them. I mean, to the point that two of them were able to move on their own in their respective cities and places, and that they were grateful for, and them crying on the other side too. So with this I want to encourage everybody, like if you have a team, or if you have people that work with you, or people that volunteer with you, take a look at those relationships too, and maybe start implementing these calls, because it's gonna elevate everybody. For us, we say, hey, we're selfish, we'll do this for us as well, and it was needed every single day, with all the challenge that entrepreneurship can bring you, all the challenge that facing your fears, facing your message and put it out there can bring you. These calls every morning was kind of like a restart, was an influx of energy, positive energy that everybody shared, and then we tackled the day together. If there was issues, no worries, we're gonna get through it. And I think that support system allowed us to do that. I immediately, after the call, texted my wife, and I was like, man, Katie, thank you so much for your support, for understanding, for your patience. Because without that, I don't know if I could have made that impact, not only to the audience and the people that we'd be helping, but also with our team. Like today, it felt so real. And they were all saying, we can't wait to continue to grow this. We can't wait to be there with you guys. And wow, what an incredible feeling after years of trying to do this, like, questioning, is this the right thing that we're doing? Is this okay? Are we creating an impact? And just now, like, if everything goes south, we could be happy because we can turn around and we're like, wow, like we changed, 6 people's lives through the community and the team that we've been able to build. So start practicing that. Go back to your team, say thank you, text them, chat with them, do something outside of these regular hours, be understanding. And that's something that we try to improve every single day. We're not the best at it, for sure. There's a lot of improvement that needs to be done, but I think we're in the right track, right? And we just wanted to share with you guys our experience, completely vulnerable. Fonzie here bawling his eyes out. I'm a little harder to crack, but still there.
Wasn't definitely planning on crying.
Wasn't, and today we have a Christmas dinner too with my wife's family, and I'm sure like we'll share this and we'll cry together. But wow, what an incredible gift, right? So what is your gift? What's what you giving to your team, to the people that you have around you, to your family, to your friends? We all go through really hard times. We understand it. As entrepreneurs, as leaders, we have to show the way, and it's not easy, right? So it's super awesome to have a team that supports you even in the worst times, and we cannot be more thankful, because without them we could not be here where we are today. So we make sure that we remind them. So Rafa, Giorgio, Mariana, Jose, Danny, Fonzi,
LUISDA.
Thank you for everything that you guys have done. over 2020. Can't wait to take this to a whole new level in 2021 and probably add more people. And one of the questions that was asked there was like, hey, now that, when we have like 25 people, how are these calls going to go? So if you have any ideas on how those calls, the gratitude call, let us know in the comments on how we can go do that, because it's created such a massive impact and momentum in our day to day. So,
yeah. Just to add one more thing, like, I talked about like, oh, that was like a
wow,
the coffee. Sorry, guys.
Woo.
I know I talked about the presence, and I don't want you to think that I'm talking about they all have to be physical, like tangible presence, right? For us, definitely this Christmas this Christmas Eve has been the present of gratitude, and I just want to encourage everybody to do that and give the present of gratitude to the people that you love, the people that you have around you. And again, like, don't overlook at those that are closest to you, because I feel like we have the tendency of doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the present of Christmas 2020.
Yeah.
It's a good present.
Wow. All right. Whoosh.
Oh,
I forgot to put the music back on when you were crying.
Get back that music.
All right. Guys, happy holidays. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for supporting the show, listening, being there, sending us comments, love. Mm-hmm. We feel it. We answer as soon as we can. So if we don't answer, just send another message again. Be like, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah. Be grateful for, just sit through. Like, it's okay to take like 2 minutes to go and think what we're grateful for. Do it with your family. I'm certainly going to be doing it in dinner tonight. So with that being said, I think we're done.
I think it's
It's a wrap?
I think it's a wrap. It's a good way to say goodbye.
All right, guys. Happy holidays. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into the Continence Profit Podcast. Go ahead and subscribe. Smash that subscribe button and follow us on social media at BIZBROS. Go if you want to see Fonzie cry more. Let us know in the comments.
That is right. And if you find this episode impactful and you want to give the gift of gratitude, please don't forget to share it and leave a 5-star review.
Bye, guys.